right. First priest, state your name and registry.
Mashah ban Yahawada ban Yasharala.
Mashah ban Yahawada ban Yasharala.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatam.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Both of y'all gonna be reading from both of these folders. That's how you're supposed to do. Priest takes the wine. Give me the chill. Head priest takes the wine. Takes the chalice and does a right turn. What else do we say?
Head priest then takes the wine and pours into the chalice on the far right. The head priest takes the chalice, does a right turn. The first priest called up makes a left turn.
Yeah.
And faces the head priest.
Right.
Wa Yasharala. La Yasharala. This means to Israel.
Second priest blows the horn, your turn to blow that horn again. You can put that back over there, or give it to him. So you blow the horn. First priest uncover the scroll. You gotta uncover this scroll. Where are we at right now? Because that scroll should be rolled up to the scriptures that we had.
Which means to stand and face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. All Akim got it? All Akim got it?
Got it.
You ain't got it, just. I got it, sir. All right. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawu. Shabbat Shemayim. Quadash. Hayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malak with Ka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratazah. Kuwa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Latundanawu. Lakam. Kab. Yawam. Wasalak Lanawu. Kabawaf Nawu. Kabawaf now.
Kasalak Noah.
Kasalak now.
Kabawaf you know.
Kabawaf now.
Walla ah.
Well, ah.
Stop your eye Noah.
Stop your eye now.
Bana son of one.
By the son of one.
Above.
Above.
I was shy Noah.
How shy now.
My young.
My young.
Rod.
Rod.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Look up.
Look up.
I'm a lakwa.
Kamalakwa.
Waha Allah.
Wahala.
Hata aparat.
Wahata Paran.
La awalumyum.
Aman.
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 Lord's Prayer and Selected, we gotta get that microphone. Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be
in
done
earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread,
our daily bread,
and forgive us of our debt
and forgive us of our debts,
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. All Akim got it?
Sir.
Most High in Christ. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasha Allah.
Wayasha Allah.
Wahabayah.
Wahayah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
The students.
The students.
The sisters.
The sisters.
The children.
The children.
And all Yasha Allah.
And all Yahusha Allah.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
The water Aman.
The water Aman.
Bless Israel in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
Bless, heal, shield, protect.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
The students.
The students.
The sisters.
The sisters.
And the children.
The children.
And all Yahshua.
And all Yahshua.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. But catch the power in the Hebrew. All Akim got it?
Sir.
Most High Christ. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kusha.
The thunder now.
Lathanana.
Hakach.
Hakash.
Hakach.
Hakash.
Lar Pa'ah.
Larapa'ah.
Kal Makalak.
Kalmakala.
Wakal Matawah.
Kalmatawa.
Hakach.
Hakash.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazario.
Hamatazario.
Hakach.
Hakash.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakayam.
Hamathio.
Hamathio.
Hakach.
Hakash.
Arakawah.
Arakawah.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Ladar Sham.
Lagar Shah.
Bahashim Yahushua.
Bahashem Yahushua.
The water Amah.
The water Aman.
Because the power in English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah.
Ayanya,
Ayanya.
Al-Hahariya,
Al-Bahari.
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah.
Azariah,
Azari.
Azariah,
Azari.
Ma'an,
Ma'an.
Yahweh, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al Yathan.
Al Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al Yanawam.
Al Yanawam.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Hanan.
Hanan.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Ya Yeshun.
Ya Yeshun.
Shawamah.
Shawamah.
Ya Sha'ala.
Ya Sha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazarka.
Tazarka.
Al Yah.
Al Yah.
Yim Yanka.
Yim Yanka.
Yawamah.
Yahweh.
Hashemash.
Hashemash.
Lakaka.
Lakaka.
Wayarach.
Wayarach.
Wayayella.
Wayayella.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashemarka.
Yashemarka.
Makorah.
Makorah.
Yashemar.
Yashemar.
Apnapashka.
Apnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashemar.
Yashemar.
Taza'afka.
Taza'afka.
Wabawa'afka.
Wa'afka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'ata.
Wa'ai awalam.
Wa'ai awalam.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes.
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hill.
unto the hill.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasharallah.
He that keepeth Yasharallah
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
From all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in
From this time forth.
from this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Most High Christ. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. All Akim got it?
Count out of count, sir. Come on, count.
Go ahead. Allahayim.
Allah.
Al-Dama Yalaka.
Al Yalaka.
Al-Takaras.
Al
Wa-All Tashikwa.
All that's a crop.
Kayak.
Kayak.
Hanat.
Hanat.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabika.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimika.
Al-Aimika.
Ya'ayram Yimwa.
Ya'ayram
Sawadah.
Sawadah.
Wayata Ya'atazawa.
Wayagaya Atagawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amara.
Amar.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakyada.
Mayakakidam.
Magoya.
Magoya.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yazakor.
Yazakor.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Shem Yasha'ala.
Awadah.
Awadah.
Kayak.
Kayak.
Nawa Atazawa.
Nawa Atagawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakatwa.
Yakagwa.
Awyaka.
Awyaka.
Baryah.
Barya.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarakwa.
Alahaya.
Alahayim.
Adawam.
Alawam.
Wayashemad.
Wayashamai.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Mawa Abu.
Mayo Abba.
Wahagari.
Wahagari.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa Amawan.
Wa Amawan.
Wa Amalak.
Wa Amalak.
Pelashah.
Palashah.
An Yeshabia.
Am Yeshabia.
Tazawar.
Tagawo.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawo.
Nalawa.
Lalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawa.
Zarawa.
Labanya Lawa.
Labani Lawa.
Salah.
Salah.
Asha.
Asha.
Laham.
Laham.
Kamadya.
Magdalene.
Kasayasara'a.
Kasayasara'a.
Kayabyam.
Kayabyam.
Banakor.
Banakor.
Kuyashwan.
Kayashawan.
Nashamatwa.
Nashamagwa.
Ba'ayandara'a.
Hayandara'a.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La'adamu.
La Adamu.
Shayatamu.
Shayatamu.
Narayatmawa.
Nayakma.
Ka'ara.
Ka'ara.
Wakaza'abu.
Wakaza'abra.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazor.
Wakatazol.
Mana'ai.
Mana'ai.
Kel Nasa Yakamu.
Kalyasikamu.
Ashur.
Ashur.
Amaru.
Amor.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Nanawa.
Na'awah. Allahayim. Allahayah. Shayatamwa. Kagogula. Kakwash. Lapanya Rawaka. Ka'ash. Taba Ira ya Ira. Wakala Habra. Talahat. Harayam. Kanthar Dagma. Basa Irika. Wabasa. Wapafka. Tabahalam. Mala'ah. Kamyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabukwashua. Shemka. Yahawah. Yabashua. Wayabahol. Ayah. Wayakapara. Waya Da'agwa. Kaya Atha. Shemka. Yahawah. Labatka. Al-Yawan. Al-Kaha'aratazah.
Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. And be not still. O Yahweh. For lo. Thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee. Have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off. From being a nation. That the name of Yahshua may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. Gabal. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of light. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kizon. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeb. Yea. All their princes as Zebah. And as Zalmunna. Who said, Let us take to ourselves. The houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth a wood. As the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. In trouble. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Are the most high. Throughout all the earth.
It's all right. Shall viewers need to be seated.
Really gonna cover that scroll. You don't really. You put them folders over there and then put them two Bibles in the middle right here. Put them folders on top of this.
we just went over the Hebrew prayers. Now we're gonna be going into the Hebrew. We'll be starting from Genesis, the 4th chapter, verse 16. We'll have the first reader, which is Officer Mashah. Read the first 7 verses from 16. To 22.
Verse 16, Genesis 4, verse 16 in the Hebrew. Why Yataza'ah? Koyan Ma'pan Yahweh Wayashaba Barataza Nawad Kodah Math Adan. Verse 17. Wayad I Koyan Atha Ashathan Tawa Salakia Tawa Wath Hara Wath Lad Af Khan Yam Wayahawa Bana Ayar Wayad Ra'a Sham Ha'ayar Masham Ban Wakan Yam 1 verse 18. Waya Walad Lakan Lakamwam Af Ayar Da Ayarad Ayarad Walad Af Makah Waya Al Wakaya Ya'al Yalad Af Math Washal Thawa Sha'al Yalad Af Lamak. Verse 19. Waya'at La wa Lam'ak.
Lamak.
Lamak. Shatha. Shathayan. Shayam. Shathayan. Shayam. Sham. Hakath. Daha. Ida. Washam. Hashan. Hashanyath. Tazalha. Tazalah. Verse 20. Wa'ath la'ad. Adaha. Ada. Af. Bal. Hawa. Haya. Abaya. Shabah. Yashab. Aha. One Kwan Ha. One Kwayan. Salakia. One Wamak Kwayan. Verse 21. Washam. Akach. Akawa. Yawabal. Hawa'a. Haya. Abba Yakal. The Pash. Kan Wa. Wa'awaba. Salakia. Wa'awabar. Verse 22. Watazat la'a. Bam. Salakia. Gam. Hawa'a. Yala da'a. Af. Thawa. Af. Thawa Gal. Koyan. Latash. Ka. Karash. Nakashath. Waba. Razal. Waba Razal. Wa'ach. Wath. Thawabal. Kwayan. Nai. Ma. That's it.
Give the brother a hand. We're gonna get it in the English now.
Where is it?
Genesis chapter 4.
You can read it. You read it.
We're in the book of Genesis, chapter 4, and verse 16. All Akim got it?
Come.
And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord.
Cain went out from the presence of the Lord. He went, keep reading.
and dwelled in the land of Nod.
And he dwelled in the land of Nod. It was another land outside of the Garden of Eden. He wasn't living in the land that he's supposed to be in. You know, he living in Nod right now. He went to Nod. Go ahead.
On the east of Eden.
On the east of Eden. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And Cain knew his wife.
And Cain knew his wife. First of all, that's why it said that. That is heavy. It said Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelled in the land of Nod. People be sitting up there talking about Cain slept with his sister. He went out from the land of Eden. And he went over here east of Eden to a land called Nod, and he knew his wife, meaning he had sex with his wife. He knew he married a woman from the land of Nod.
That's right.
All right? And there was millions of people on the earth because the Lord in Genesis 1 told male and female to be fruitful and multiply in Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. Right. So this is why Cain was able to find a wife in the land of Nod. Go ahead.
Con out of one con. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived.
Cain knew his wife, and she conceived. She got pregnant. Go ahead.
And bare Enoch.
And she bared Enoch. She had a son named Enoch. All right, go ahead.
And he builded a city and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch.
Enoch built a city, and that's what that city was called. A lot of these cities and names that you see on the map, they come from a name of a man.
That's right.
The land of Mount Seir come from a man named Seir. You see? So all of these names, and some of the American names that you see on the maps is not accurate. You got to go to the Hebrew to get a few things accurate. Like the land of what you would call Africa, that's not the name. But even that's named after a man, which is a white man named Cypricus Africanus, that ruled over and took over that place. So most of these lands is named after a man. Go ahead.
Verse 18. And unto Enoch was born Irad.
And unto Enoch was born Irad. Go ahead.
And Irad begot Mehujah. And Mehujah begot Methuselah. And Methuselah begot Lamech.
This is talking about the genealogy of Enoch. Go ahead.
Verse 19. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives.
2 wives. Come on now. That's right in the beginning of the Bible. For a person that's sitting up talking about you can't have multiple wives, that's in the beginning of the Bible. When you first open it up, it gets you right used to it right then and there. Come on now. The problem is people can't handle the truth. Go ahead.
The name of one was Adah.
One of his wives was named Adah. Go ahead.
And the name of the other, Zillah.
And the name of the other wife was Zillah. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And Adah bare Jabal. He was the father of such as dwell in tents.
Go ahead.
And of such as have cattle. Verse 21.
Jabal was the father of people that dwelled in tents and had cattle. So, and I'll get a breakdown on this, but he must have had a large amount of tent dwellers in his family. He was the father of them. And he must have had a large amount of people that had a large amount of cattle. He must have had a large family of people that got cattle. All right, go ahead.
Verse 21. And his brother's name was Jabal, and he was the father of all such as handled the harp and organ.
Like they masters at this craft. This dude is a master master of making tents, a master that got cattle. He the master of handling the harp and the organ. He know what he doing. He efficient at that. All right, go ahead.
Verse 22. And Zillah, she also bare Tabor, Cain, an instructor of every art.
Tubal Cain, right?
Tubal Cain.
Or you said Tabor Cain?
Or Tubal, yeah,
All right, I ain't hear you. My bad.
An instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. And the sister of Tubal Cain was Naamah.
So a few people, and Tubal, she bare Tubal Cain, an instructor of every artificer in brass and iron. Mm-hmm. So he was working with brass and iron at that time. You know, go ahead.
That's up to verse 22, sir.
All right. Now, one thing I want to do is have y'all look up artificer. Look up that word, because I don't know what it means. So I want to look that up. That's what you want to do. Some people, they get up into this Bible and they just try to guess what it means. You want to look that word up. Most of these words have a English definition, but then when it comes to the Bible, it got a Hebrew definition. Go ahead.
In the BLB, it says outline of biblical usage of metal craftsman.
He was a metal craftsman, which I had guessed. But you always want to be sure. Go ahead.
These were the guys that made the candlesticks, that made that crafted out all the gold that was put on all the different things and crafted out the fit. If they were sculptors, molders, all of this, they work with that metal.
All right, so what you got?
Definitely we can close it.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and end the class.
Men of Israel, I Majim Shabbat, I Majim Barak,
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yajmatah, dismissed.